Hello again, everyone, and welcome back aboard Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. It is just after 7 o'clock on the dot, so I'm going to jump right on over here to the Discord, and we'll catch the briefing for the event this evening with the Virtual USA Flying Club.
Are prepared to do tonight. Big thing with runway 36 arrival, there's only two call-outs you have to make. One call you have to make outbound, and that's when you're departing runway 36. That is the only call you have to make, is when you're departing runway 36. When you're arriving runway 36, you have to call when you're over the shoreline, and you have to call when you're on the base. And those are the only two calls that you have to make when you're inbound. Of course, the VATSIM Unicom frequency is 122.8, so even though real world it's 22.7, we are using VATSIM Unicom frequency 122.8 tonight. Again, be appreciated if you put Virtues of Flying Club the remarks, so that way everyone knows we're all a big happy family group, whatever you want to call us, club, I guess. But definitely have the VFR flight plans filed, because if you don't file a VFR flight plan out of Bayport, you're not going to show up on the map, at least until you take off. So out of courtesy, especially since we have to set this weather manually to SimWeather VFR, please, please, please file VFR flight plans tonight. I appreciate you guys for doing that. So yeah, runway 36 talked about, again, at or below 700 or below 700 feet is the cutout. So when you're doing the departure or the arrival into Bayport, until you make the bay, until you make the Great South Bay, you have to be below 700 feet. If you go above, you're going to bust that Class Charlie airspace. There is currently ATC online covering the area, so if they see you bust, I'm going to hear about it, because they're going to tell me and be like, hey, which one of you got, you got some of your guys busting the airspace. So at or below, below 700 feet. Do not go above 700 feet. When you're in the cutout, once you're over the bay, you're good up to 1,500 feet, unless you get clearance into the Class Charlie, in which case then you can go to any altitude. And then, of course, once you're clear of the Class Charlie, you guys know the rules at this point in terms of airspace, so I won't nag you too much with those details. Like I said, New York does have some ATC on this evening, it looks like. I believe it's going to be New York Approach on 128.12 would be covering the Islip Class Charlie currently. So if you do want to pick up flight following from him, you might be busy, though, because he's got a lot of aircraft going in at JFK. So whether or not you can pick up flight following from, actually, that's TBD. Good luck is all I have to say with that one. Hopefully you guys have the sceneries. The good news is that both Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and X-Plane, it's the west landing strip, because they only use one of the two sides at Bayport. It's the west on both sides, so it should match up perfectly for everyone that has the correct sceneries. Does anybody have any questions about Bayport Aerodrome or the event? That's pretty good. If there's 18 of us and there are no questions, you guys are welcome to start. If you have any questions between here and now, let me know. I do not need to go first. Whoever's ready can go. Enjoy Bayport. Enjoy your evening. Have fun. Don't bend any airframes.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. All right. So again, here we are in Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at the Bayport Aerodrome, 2-3 November, in the Long Island area, New York.
Thank you, guys.
So I have not come up with a flight plan yet. Don't know where I'm going. Haven't decided. It is completely IFR in the area. I am using mostly real world weather, everything but the cloud layers here. So all the wind data, temperature data, that's all going to be real world, real time, right now. Visibility is even going to be real world. Like I said, the only thing that's not being drawn is the actual clouds. The cloud information is still there. So let's see, what do we got around here that we can go check out? Looks like there's some sandbars down around that way. Maybe we can go low and slow over those.
Bayport traffic. Wrong push talk key.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get started up here. We are in the Coronado Cessna 182 turbo that I've highly modified. I've removed the turbo and turned her into a tail dragger. So she's a 182 STC tail wheel currently. Let's see if I can bring up a brief photo here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Like that. And then if I do that, and then kind of zoom in there, should be able to see what she looks like. This is Coronado's 182. I am using Laminar's flight objects to build the aircraft. As you can kind of see, there are two different sets of nav lights. But yeah, that's the aircraft. All right. Let's get started up here. Pre-flight walk around is already done. Both wings are fully fueled. Got about 6.5 hours of fuel on board. So we'll move right along to our interior checklist, passenger brief. Well, you may have caught the briefing. We're here at Bayport, and we're gonna fly out, destination unknown, and return. Tech time. Let's see, 488.2. 488.2. That matches up. What is today? March 9th, correct? Yes. And we're with the Virtual USA Flying Club. 33N to 33N. Alright. So I got my tack time. Don't need oxygen on this trip, and alternate static is off. Alright, I'm gonna move right along to our start checklist here. Seat track, let me get scooted up here. Let us get scooted up. Make sure I can reach the rudders, brakes, alright. Okay, seat track is locked in. Avionics are off, autopilot is off, cowl flaps are open, circuit breakers are all in. Throttle's quarter, prop is high, mixture is lean, brakes on. Alright. Master on. Beacon on. Clear prop. Looks clear on the left. And clear on the right. Nobody up front. Alright. Okay. Oil pressure's in the green. We'll turn our landing light on for safety right now. Alright, mixture's good. Alright, pre-taxi checklist. Let's get our seatbelts on. Alright, seatbelts on, flaps are up. Avionics, let's get those on. Let's get some local weather information if we can. Bayport does not have an ATIS. However, Long Island does 120.725.
Long Island MacArthur Information Foxtrot. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind 030 at 9, visibility 5, rain. Sky conditions 9900 scattered, temperature 1, dew point -14. Altimeter 2991. Arriving runway 06, departing
29901. 29901. Alright, that puts us about 48 feet, and that is our field elevation here at Bayport, so we've got good weather information. Winds were 030, so let me just dial that into there. I like to use my heading bug as a wind indicator on my takeoff roll. While we're here, we'll set heading indicator to compass. That looks good there. Alright, turn our transponder on. Or VFR, mode Charlie. Okay. Alright, so
Bayport traffic, Warrior 285.
pre-taxi checklist is complete.
Bayport. Or traffic, number 247 Metro Delta taking off runway 36.
Alright. Park and brake off. Let's do a quick brake test. Alright, brakes are good. It's a very busy strip right now, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do my run up right here.
Traffic, free, up hotel, take runway 36. On traffic.
Alright, we're just gonna do the run up right here. Turn slightly that way. So. There we go. Alright. So our pre-taxi checklist is complete, and we read along to our run-up checklist. Fuels on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Okay, flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator, rudder, both fuel responsive. Okay. All the instruments are looking good right now. Brakes on, 1800, here we go. Left mag, there's our drop.
Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima.
Right mag, there's our drop.
Ready to taxi to runway 36, Bayport traffic.
Drop cycle 1, 2, 3. Okay, oil temp has come up in the grain, oil pressure's in the grain, suction's good, good voltage, good fuel flow, good manifold pressure. Alright. Everything's looking good there. Oh. Alright. We got one coming here.
Bayport traffic,
Parking brake on.
taking off runway 36.
I'm gonna go check something real quick.
Bayport traffic, Steerman 5615 November is taking runway 36 for takeoff. Bayport.
Alright, my apologies. I needed to go and check something. I'm trying to implement something new. So anybody that may be watching, if you could do me a favor and just type something into the chat box. And I want to see if that actually will overlay on the stream.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 285Q Whiskey is departing runway 36 for south, Bayport.
Alright, I suppose we can taxi. Bayport traffic, Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot is taxiing runway 36, Bayport. Oh, we got one coming here.
Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, ready to depart runway 36, Bayport traffic. Bayport traffic, Twin Commander 1253 Charlie, taxi in 36, Bayport. Bayport traffic, Skyhawk 445 Tree Echo, taking off runway 36, Bayport. Bayport traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is departing 36, Bayport.
I didn't even see anybody on 36. Bayport traffic, Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot is lining up for 36, Bayport. Another excellent scenery job done by Downwind Sim, Ralph. Does a lot of amazing stuff with scenery. He's got his own website, Downwind Sim. Check it out. Alright, we've got some things we're going to be watching out for on our takeoff here after we depart. Going to be making a pretty quick left crosswind and downwind.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 276 Kilo, lining up runway 36.
Bayport traffic, Skylane, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking 36 and making a left downwind, Bayport. Alright, airspeed's alive, we popped up, rotate. Alright, we got positive climb rate, everything's a green, we're calling it a go. Need to make sure that we stay clear of that interstate.
Bayport traffic, November 1 Romeo Delta taxi 36, Bayport.
We'll cruise right along here.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 276 Kilo, lining up runway 36.
And we're just gonna kind of follow the river out to the coast here. Kind of get out of the keyhole. Alright. Let me just go ahead and file my flight plan real quick. Alright, we're VFR type 182, lightweight category. We're /G today.
Oscar traffic, Cooper Street, Hilton Hotels, 5.5 to west, bound for northbound runway. Oscar traffic.
Alright, airspeed, we'll do about 100 knots. We'll go back to Bayport for arrival. En route time, I say we'll call it an hour. And we've got 6.5 hours of fuel on board.
Traffic, Piper, can you hotel, delivery down here? Bayport traffic, Skyhawk Gateway Road, Vader Delta departing at 36 Bayport.
Alright. Flight plan is filed. Nothing special, just a VFR flight plan. Some certain stuff in the remarks, but... Alright. I'm not sure what the legality is of this right now, but we're gonna try and stick it down here in this sandbar.
Traffic, retreat up on south, running left downwind for the north runway. For traffic.
Bayport traffic, Cessna November 1698, departing runway 36, Bayport.
Huh. Well, I guess it's recognized as land instead of water. So let's see what that looks like. Let me see if that's screenshot worthy.
Buffer traffic, retreat up on south, turn left base, final current left runway. Buffer traffic.
Alright. Let's take back all, shall we? Not sure if this is technically a soft field, but it kind of feels like it. So we're skirting just outside of the ice-slip airspace right now. Well, got traffic just off to my right here. And probably going to be crossing right in front of us, almost same altitude.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor taxi to 36, Bayport.
There's that traffic. I don't know if you can make it out. It's now at my 12 o'clock.
Traffic 423 Charlie Lima, straight left downwind for runway 32. Calvert to exit. Bayport traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor departing runway 36 Bayport.
Alright, let's try another one. We're just gonna do a quick touch and go. Maybe. Theoretically, if I needed to set it down here, could I? Monument on my VFR chart at the end of this little jetty here, this row of land. I'm just curious if it's actually depicted.
Bayport traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf, Golf Romeo, Sierra taxiing runway 36 Bayport.
It doesn't look like they're gonna be in here, depicted anywhere as a landmark. Captree Bridge.
Calvert to exit. 423 Charlie Lima is entering short final. Runway 32, Calvert to exit. Bayport traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf, Golf Romeo, Sierra departing runway 36 left downwind, departure Bayport. Bayport traffic, radio check. Bayport traffic, Wilgan, November 1698, copy taxiing runway 36, Bayport. Bayport traffic, November 1698, Papa, departing runway 36 on the left downwind departure to the shoreline, Bayport traffic. Bayport traffic, Nicholas 410 Hotel Alpha, taxi 36, Bayport.
I guess we can head over to Farmingdale.
Departure for there, 30 heavies with you currently on Kilo. Say no to Kilo, pulling up on the beginning of a review. 04 left, full length, ready to go. Shed 2311, radar contact, turn right, 10 at 160, climb maintain 7000. 160, climb maintain 16000.
Alright, shelf here, 4,000 feet. Alright.
17,000, West End 2311. 7,000. 2311, 7,000. 7,000. 7,000, sorry. West End 2311. 30 heavy air crash, shallow runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, flight 100. Heading 100, alright, 04 left, clear for takeoff, in air, 30 heavy. Western 2311, traffic 1 o'clock at 3 miles, southeast bound, a Cessna 2000. Effect. We'll keep an eye out for it, Western 2311. 2311, proceed right to Wavy, climb maintain 12,000. Clear direct to Wavy, climb and maintain 12,000, Western 2311.
New York Approach, Skylane, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Direct climb maintain 4,000. Block. Next Alpha Hotel, turn left at X 0900, climb maintain 4,000. Yeah, 2311, have the aircraft.
New York Approach, Skylane, November 8033 Foxtrot.
8033 Foxtrot, the aircraft.
Good evening, Type 182, 1,500 feet, about 6 miles southeast of Farmingdale, direct to Farmingdale to land.
33 Foxtrot, the aircraft, roger, NRA base, runway 1.
Enter right base, runway 133 Foxtrot.
Shed 2311, contact New York Center 125.32. 125.32, Western 2311. Thank you. And 30 heavy, radar contact, climb maintain 1000. Continue climb 1000, fair, 3 heavy. Kennedy approach, near 465, we are down on the helipad. Okay. There, 30 heavy, turn left heading 060. 060 for the heading for Spinner 30 heavy.
Alright, so we'll go over here to Farmingdale, we'll land, taxi back, take back off, and head back to Bayport. Excuse me.
Number 833 Foxtrot, walk 030. Okay, to taxi back for runway 1.
Approach, can you repeat that squawk for 33 Foxtrot? I apologize.
6 Hold on. Over 8033 Foxtrot, squawk 0306.
Squawk 0306, 33 Foxtrot.
You are right off runway 1, you can taxi. Runway 1, Romeo Delta. Foxtrot, contact 5 miles southwest of Deer Park, 600, thanks. Alright, that's runway 1, right 1, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 1, 33 Fox.
Hotel, the Iceland altimeter, that are accurate. Steve, 3704, shot, West all left. There's 27094 left, clear for takeoff, flight 100. Takeoff, flight heading.
Does somebody have a live mic on Discord?
I'm not hearing it.
Alright, so we're given our landing clearance for runway 1.
Center 30 heavy, contact New York Center 125.
Apparently I wasn't hearing it because it was me.
My apologies, been broken 125.32, correct?
That might have been the reason why.
New York Center, have a good night.
There's one in every crowd. If you don't know who it is, it's you.
Alright, there's my runway.
156 Gulf Hotel, proceed request Hampton.
This would be almost the end of my downwind if I were in the pattern.
River 156 Gulf Hotel.
So let me pull in 10 of the flaps.
Direct function Alpha Kilo Airport, or Oscar Kilo.
Alright, a little bit low on the glide slope, but that's okay.
Function Oscar Kilo Airport. 156 Golf Hotel, traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles northwest bound, LTD cadence 2,900. You're 2704 radar contact, turn right heading 220, climb maintain 7,000.
Climb maintain 7,000 on 220 right heading 220.
I've got a 20 count so far.
Request at Foxtrot Oscar Kilo.
Sweet.
Do you want to approach request, or do you want to take the approach that I give you? Okay, Roger. So is that 7,000 or 17,000?
Alright, let's turn our strobes off. Now we'll taxi back.
Good evening, approach. United 211, Calverton, 12,000. At 211, near commercial squawk 1043. United 211, now squawking at 1043. You're 2704, Pacific Robbinsville, climb maintain 1000. 1000, direct to Robbinsville, Unit 2704. At 211, radar contact 2 east of Calverton at 11800, the set of maintain 900,000, expect ILS 4 right, and the Kennedy altimeter at 2904. Okay, down to 9,000 and we're looking at 4 rights, United 211. Jfk Approach, Douglas 410, Hotel Alpha, VFR request. Hotel Alpha, good. Jfk Approach, Douglas 410, Hotel Alpha is 25 miles east of the JFK VOR. We're looking for the South Shore transition up to the Hudson SFRA. 410 Hotel Alpha, squawk correction 0366. 0366, Douglas 0 Hotel Alpha. Trooper 2704, contact New York Center 1T5.32. C5.32, speedbit 2704. And it's 156 Golf Hotel, the weather at West Hampton, it is still VFR, but it's not great conditions. You're able to take the visual approach runway 1. Roger, and report the field and site waveable.
New York Approach, Skyline 33 Foxtrot.
33 Foxtrot.
We're off at Bravo 5, would like taxi back to the active for VFR departure to the east.
Roger, 33 Foxtrot, runway 1, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 1 via Bravo, 33 Foxtrot.
JFK Center, it's 4 Uniform Sierra, moving at 4,000 feet, 30 miles to the west, inbound for landing.
.4 Uniform Sierra, New York, are you going to Kennedy?
JFK.
Roger, squawk 0303.
0303, 4 Uniform Sierra.
0 to offer radar contact 10 miles south of Deep Park, VOR 1300. The Kennedy altimeter 2904, cleared into New York Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR, outer 1500. Hotel offer, cleared into New York Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR, outer 1500. Maintain VFR outer below 1500, 0 Hotel Alpha. Route Alpha, follow the South Shore line on course. Follow the South Shore on course, 0 Hotel Alpha. 124, uniform surveyor contact, 7 miles north of Colts Neck VOR, 4,000. And you're cleared into the New York Class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at 1,500.
Roger, full uniform Sierra, VFR at 1,500.
124 Hotel Sierra, turn right heading 130. November 124 uniform Sierra, turn right heading 130, maintain VFR 1,500.
Alright, full uniform Sierra, right 130, maintain 1500.
Or 156 Golf Hotel, flighting 080, maintain 3,000. Jfk Approach, November 1 Romeo Delta short 1 at Farmingdale, ready to go. Romeo Delta, roger. What direction are you planning on going? To the east. Okay, Romeo Delta, roger. Right, right crosswind departure, approved runway 1, clear for takeoff. Crosswind 1, clear for takeoff, 1 Romeo Delta. Air 124, uniform Sierra, expect straight in, runway 4 left, report the Kennedy Airport sites, 10 o'clock and 1-5 miles.
Approaching runway 01.
Full uniform Sierra, runway 4 left, and a report, runway in sight, thanks.
Headed 211, flighting 250, vector at final, descend maintain 4,000.
250 down to 4,000, United 211.
Headed 211 and maintain 250 knots.
And maintain 250 knots, United 211.
410 Hotel Alpha, once you're on the Shot shoreline, maintain VFR outer blue, actually you're already on the Shot shoreline, maintain VFR outer blue 500, please.
Maintain VFR outer below 500, 0 Hotel Alpha.
The altimeter 299 or 4.
994, 0 Hotel Alpha.
Great, 036 Fox, you ready?
Holding short, runway 1, ready to go.
You're already planning on going as well?
We're direct to 23 November, Bayport Aerodrome.
Roger, runway 1, clear for takeoff, appreciate on course.
Clear for takeoff on course, 33 Foxtrot.
377 New York, runway 4 left, turn right, heading 100, clear for takeoff. And 124 from Sierra, enter shaded, runway 4 left, altitude discretion.
Full uniform Sierra, 4 left, roger.
4 uniform Sierra, traffic is 2 o'clock and 5 miles westbound, VFR target at 1,100.
Alright, we popped up. Airspeed's coming alive. Rotate. Positive climb rate. We have plenty of runway. We got to abort, but everything's in the green.
5 miles, port in sight, and the visibility is showing just 4 sector miles. Let's close it out just because I'll have to make you calls pretty quickly. Run out to Roger, Squawk VFR, frequency change for Sorry, thank you much. One seat for you from 0 to 4 left, clear to land.
Runway 4 left, clear land, full uniform Sierra.
We're just gonna hang out. You're right around 800 feet or so.
Eric 165, cleared interior ground airspace, maintain VFR, Outflow 500, and squawk 0375. Eric 165, cleared to New York, VFR under 500, squawk 0375. 3 back correct, advise ready for departure. Confirm call ready for departure. 377 radar contact, proceed direct to wavy, climb maintain 12,000. Direct wavy, climb 12,000, Delta 37. Maintain Foxtrot, squawk VFR, frequency change, cruise, good day.
Squawk VFR, over to Unicom. 33 Foxtrot, thank you for your service, good day. Cruise checklist. What do we got here? Throttle prep, mixture, instruments, oxygen, and fuel. Alright, we got a 1,500 foot shelf that we gotta watch out for here in a little bit. We're right around 1,200. We must be bit trimmed slightly up since we've climbed. November 8-1, Romeo Delta has pretty much flown the same route I have, apparently. Or, well, I guess I've pretty much flown the same route he has, huh? Just transitioned to low IFR. So basically what's happened is The visibility's been reduced again. It's probably 3
Bayport
miles.
traffic, Kodiak 276 Kilo, entering the approach pattern for runway 36, Bayport traffic.
And November 276 Kilo does not appear to be on the right approach pattern for 36. It looks like he's on the 1A departure. It's probably good. We're gonna land it and call it. Never does my weather deviate from real world weather. At most, the only thing I do is remove the cloud layers, the clouds that you see. Everything else always is in there, so when the visibility is like this, it's, it is what it is.
Bayport traffic, A1 Romeo Delta over the water for 36, Bayport.
There you go. November 8-1 Romeo Delta is entering the approach properly. The aircraft prior to that did not.
Bayport traffic, Skyhawk A1 Romeo Delta turning base 36, Bayport.
So once we enter the keyhole here to get back into Bayport, I'm going to put the school on my right. I'm going to be on the west side of the school here by the water. And then once I get to the railroad tracks, I'm going to make my right base. I'm going to make a right to join base. It's not a right base. But I'm going to make a right to join the left base. There's that White House. Right there. Bayport traffic, Skyline November 8033 Foxtrot, over the shoreline for 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic sound, get 1 remains up and clear the roadway taxiing to the dirt, Bayport.
Alright, so he's clear. So nobody else is called. So good to go. Once I find these railroad tracks, which are right about here. Yep, there's the tracks. Bayport traffic, Skyline 33 Foxtrot is on base 36 Bayport. Okay. Overshot it just a little bit. That's alright. We got time to correct this. Bayport traffic 33 Foxtrot is clear 36 and taxiing over to the dirt, Bayport. Alright, well, clamp set, here we are. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Avionics off, lights going off. G5 going off. Lean her out. Mags up, master up. Alright, tech time out. 489.3. 489.3. 1.1. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all for flying Felicity with me. If you are new here, feel free to go ahead and follow so you can catch the next one. If you've come back to fly with me, as always, I appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one of you that comes and flies. I'll be back up tomorrow.
So guess who just had a dual engine failure?
For a fly-in event.
Oh, yikes.
At least I was over the beach.
Club, so
there you go.
Catch me again tomorrow, starting.
It's a good
right
place to put her down.
8 Eastern.
Did you have more than 2 engines?
Yeah, you guys all take care. And we will see you guys
Was that
next
you down
time.
there? I saw somebody landing. I guess it must have been about 5 miles to the west of the field.
Nah, I just put her down right now.
That must have been somebody else.
Run out of fuel or something?
Which beach did you land on? The Fire Island or the Bay Shore?
The Far Island.
I was about to say probably south, probably Fire Island.
Yeah. So I was about to make the turn in.
Mike, I'm not too far behind you on this leg to Lufker.
Roger that.
I seriously have no clue what happened.
My 152 is not very quick, so feel free to pass me.
Well, neither is this Cessna 170.
You run out of fuel, Will?
No, I have plenty.
Alright, you guys have yourself a good night. Mike, thanks for the event. I had a great time. We'll see you guys later.
Have a great evening, Michael. Thanks for participating.
See you.
Okay. Alright, you guys all stay safe. And we'll see you guys next time.